Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time. And I want to talk about a notion that I see all over YouTube, and that is basically the idea that the middle class is fill in the blank. We just need to have an honest discussion. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a set of factors that I agree with. I believe that the middle class is fill in the blank. But that doesn't mean you have to be. The middle class is a collection of, 40, 50% of Americans. The middle class is built on consumption. The middle class is built on keeping up with the Joneses. The middle class is being hit with higher taxes, inflation, just lots and lots of bad things. So I want to list out a few things for you that I think really have the middle class in a bad spot. But then I want to talk to you, the individual. You, the individual, you can make different decisions. You can make decisions that put you on a better path. I wrote about that in my first book. Let me get that just off screen. In One Rental at a Time, about conscious decisions. It is a journey, hence the subtitle of the book, The Journey to Financial Independence Through Real Estate. Dion from Dion Talk talks about 10 years to make work optional. Absolutely. So again, I believe the middle class is fill in the blank, but that doesn't mean you have to be. You can make different decisions. So let's go through a few examples. Right? Living paycheck to paycheck. That stands for paycheck to paycheck. Living paycheck to paycheck. This is without a doubt a characteristic of the middle class. You're right. You're working for the week so you can live for the weekends. You're working for 28 days to enjoy 2 or whatever it is. Living paycheck to paycheck is without a doubt a sign that you're in the middle class. How about this one? A 5% raise with 8.5% CPI. That is a joke. You're going backwards. That is why the misery index was introduced on my channel months ago. That is why Ken McElroy talked about it in the last 24 hours. The misery index is something we have not had to think about since Jimmy Carter. It is getting bad for the consumers. Inflation, unemployment. The index is in double digits, and that is not good. How about housing? Housing is unaffordable. What we have seen in the last 2 years, 20% increase plus the sudden rise in interest rates has made housing unaffordable for most folks. It is not good. Transactions are going to fall. How about this one? $500 emergency. It's a bad day when you can't afford or cover a $500 emergency for you, your family, your kids, your church, whatever it is. Emergencies happen. And in a world where everybody is living paycheck to paycheck, it is hard to deal with those emergencies. And then the last thing, the government this, my boss this, blaming everybody else. That is very common, right? No ownership of where you are. So let's talk about some things that you could do. You could do to do this. You could, right? Living paycheck to paycheck. You could focus on what is called disposable income. If I were to ask you what your disposable income is this week, this month, would you know? Would you know? Something I talk about in my Get Your Money Right course is the Freedom Dollars. Freedom Dollars, disposable income, same thing. These are the dollars that you have at the end of the month that you can do whatever you want with. Focusing on income or net income. Focus on disposable income. Change your mindset. Stop. Focus on disposable income. You can affect disposable income in two ways. You can increase top line, make more money. You could adjust expenses, spend less. I want you to take a personal challenge and double, triple your disposable income. You want to get out of the middle class is fill in the blank. Increase your disposable income right now. Next, this is crazy. 5% raise in an 8% world. Change your job. I was a hiring manager for many, many years. And you can complain about this, but this is the reality of a hiring manager's job. I have 10, 12, 100, 1,000 employees working for me. I can give the best of the best a 3%, a 5% raise. I want to go recruit from my competitors. I can give a 20, 40, 50% raise. This may not be fair, but I don't play in a world of fair. I play in a world of reality. If you have a set of skill, a length of experience in your industry, I promise you, you should be able to get a new job with a new company. They pay more. We have 1.8 open jobs for every unemployed person. This is your time as an employee to go get that paper. It has not been this good since the dot-com era. This is the time to make more money. Also, anytime you make more money, keep it. Don't raise your standard of living. Unaffordable housing. Something I have learned from all of my experts. House hacking. It may not be something that you can do where you are in your life, but it is amazing. House hacking is the cheat code to wealth. You can get roommates like Spencer or Todd Baldwin. You can house hack fourplexes like Anna Kelly, Dion from Dion Talk, or Matt the Lumberjack Landlord. House hacking is game changing. Get on the property ladder, live for free or live cheaper. And then, come on folks, we need to get higher income, spend less. We need to be able to handle a $500 emergency. You should try to get $1,000, $1,500 put away somewhere else that you don't touch. Having that just in case money, vital. So again, I believe the middle class is fill in the blank. But that doesn't mean you have to be. You can make different choices. The middle class works during the week and spends on the weekend. You don't have to do that. You can be different. The middle class is moving one direction. Go a different direction. Working 40 hours for 40 years is an option. It is not the only option. Something that I am very happy to have completed is I wrote this book about 15 other real estate millionaires. You can find the link below. 15 other millionaires did what Olivia and I did in this book. Their story is different. What they did is different. We all got out of the middle class. Everybody in these stories got out of the middle class. It took 10 years. It took sacrifice. It took not doing what everybody else does. Choices. If you choose to do what everybody else does, you're in the middle class and you are fill in the blank. If you want to choose different, if you want to be different, then do different. Take care, everyone. I hope you make the right decision. Get Get on the journey. It is a journey. It will take time, but it is so worth it. Come on, we can do it. Bye.